If you're thinking about ordering wheels or tires from Fitment Industries, this is everything I went through from the website to my driveway. So we're going to talk about the wheels that I got, um, how I got the wheels, why I chose the wheels, the ordering process, the customer service, how the shipping and handling was, and talk about all the issues that I went through. I did have a couple problems that I will explain, later on in this video. So starting off with the wheel I got the ESR SR01s, 19 by 9.5. The finish I got was hyper silver, and the offset was 35. So the reason I went with this setup was because I wanted a close to flush fitment on my 2015 Camry SE. Other than that, that's really the only reason I chose that wheel. I mean, that's just personal preference. You can go pick any wheel. They have a lot of stuff on Fitment Industries if you want to check them out. And the coilovers that I'm running for the car are Teen Advance Z coilovers. Um, Great coilovers. They ride perfect. I'm pretty sure you could track them. I haven't tracked them. I mean, it's a Camry. Um, The only downside about them is they're not that low. So, I mean, if you're really trying to get, like, slammed to the ground, you gotta probably get some BC Racing coilovers or, go a different route. But, yeah, like, what you're gonna see in this video is that's maxed out. That's as far as they go. Alright, so now I want to talk about the checkout process. So, in the checkout process, there were great things and there were some downsides about it. When I was trying to check out, I noticed that there was no insurance or coverage for any of the tires if you live in California, and I happen to live in California. So, with that being said, if I hit a pothole, anything happens to my tires, I'm screwed. I'm left in the dirt. Um, with that being said, I wanted to double check that, so I ended up, calling Fitment Industries and wanted to get them on the line to confirm that that was the case. So I got them on the phone, and they basically told me, yeah, that their insurance plan doesn't, cover California for whatever reason, and because of that, he was just like, okay, he explained to me if he could help me out in any other way, and I told him, these are the wheels, the tires that I'm gonna get. As far as the tires goes, if I want a more aggressive tread, and he said, yeah, I can find you a more aggressive tread tire. So with that being said, he was able to find me the Nito, I think the 5.5s. He was able to find them for $200 cheaper than the tires I was originally gonna get, were Michelin, and that saved me a couple $100, which great customer service as far as them on the line. They help you out. If you have any questions, definitely call them, because if you have any second guesses, they'll help you out and really make you feel confident in your purchase. Alright, so this is the shipping and delivery part. This is where things started to go south with the whole ordering thing. They came fast, they came in within like a week. The problem was when I received the rims, I instantly called my detail guy to ceramic coat them because they wanted to charge me like almost $200 to ceramic coat how many wheels? Four wheels. And that's ridiculous. I had my guy do it for $60, all four. But I had him pull up on the same day that I got them, and because of that, I didn't really inspect them at all. So I'm checking out the wheels, and I realized that there's some chips, some scratches in some of the tire, or some of the wheels. So I had emailed them, and they ended up telling me we don't really like refund, because the scratch, or there was a big chip on the back of the rim, and literally they have a paper saying we don't deal with the scratches on like any chips or anything on the back. They come like that. It is what it is. But they still ended up reimbursing me $200 for two wheels that were scratched. But the downside is that I didn't check them fully. So I come back from a cruise like 2 or a week later. They already had reimbursed me the $200, and I'm about to go get them mounted, and I'm looking at the tires, and I noticed that there's paint splotches, like something went wrong with the manufacturing, like the finish of the tire. You know, there's something wrong with it, and I, instantly emailed them again and said, hey, can I get another, can I get more money back? You know, what do I do with this? You know, like I need some clarification because I didn't notice this before. This is a big issue. So they got back to me saying that they could not handle any of the problems that, were with any problems that I had with the tire already, because they already gave me a refund, and they said that that has to do with manufacturing stuff. So all that is under the manufacturer's umbrella, meaning Fitment Industries has nothing to do with it, and I basically lost out on some not 100% looking rims. So that's basically on me. Other than that, that's basically my kind of review on Fitment Industries. I feel like they're better tailored to people who don't live in California. I mean, obviously, because you get the insurance and stuff. But other than that, they're great guys. I mean, if you have any questions, you should definitely call them. And yeah, just really do your research before buying the rims. And I mean, this is gonna sound kind of like messed up for a little bit, but if you have any scratches or anything where your rims aren't looking 100%, get some money. I mean, these rims aren't cheap, so get your money back. Get some money back. Try and finagle a discount, or not even a discount. Get your money's worth. I was able to get $200 back from that purchase. My mistake. I should have asked for more after not inspecting the wheels, but that's my fault. So with all of that being said, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions about the build, I'm gonna be putting a body kit on this Friday, so I'm gonna be making another video about that. So stay tuned. And other than that, appreciate you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video.